Hi, I'm Margot Farrell with the Root Center for Advanced Recovery, and I'd like to share with you an inspirational patient testimonial about how recovery is possible, and the Root Center is here to help. Meet Lance Goodman, a client from our New London clinic who's been a patient of ours many times over the years until he decided he wanted to fully commit once and for all.
I always say this is God's plan, it's not mine. Only thing I had to do was not use. That's it. And everything else fell in place. I stayed the course, I stayed the path, and I didn't use.
Lance is really a role model for most of the patients here at the clinic. Lance started out in recovery struggling, and he was attending our IOP program. And he started to have that aha moment where he realized that he needed to start to make some changes.
Lance admits it was far from easy. He says he had trouble staying on the road to recovery and battled relapses and trips to jail countless times, saying it's a personal journey that looks different for everyone. And for Lance, it finally got to a point where it wasn't recovery he wanted, but something far more permanent.
I used to pray for death twice a day, every day, because it seemed like my life was never going to change. And I didn't know how to change it. I didn't know what to do to change it. So what's the sense of living if you're now just a thorn in everybody's side and you can't get out your own way? So every day I prayed for death, every day, twice a day. When somebody I knew died, overdosed and died, I envied them because they was free.
The reality of the opioid epidemic that we're in right now is people do take that step to the other side and they don't come back. So it's very real, people die, and we need more people who've been on the edge with the drug use to assist other people who are at that same stage.
But Lance didn't die. And he says with the help of the Root Center, he was able to turn his life around and now offers help to others through his participation in groups at the clinic and even becoming a recovery coach and inspiration to so many around him.
Lance is just a real role model for people who are struggling and then turn their lives around. And we like to think of Lance in the terms of being that person that people who are at the bottom struggling with addiction can come to and know that they will be understood.
I think for me, in my experience, Lance is one of those patients that, in a sense, that miracle we're looking for in substance abuse recovery.
And he uses his own experiences to relate to others and to help them see that they're not alone.
I wouldn't have been a recovery coach if I didn't come here. And when I came here, what I bought into was solution focus. Not why did we use this, why did we stop? What did we do to make it here, to hear how we can stay sober another minute? And what did we do to stay sober another minute? And whatever we did to stay sober, that minute, do it again for another minute. And it just made all the sense in the world.
We want to thank Lance for opening up and sharing that very personal and powerful story. Also, since filming, we've learned that he will now be attending Springfield College to study addiction counseling. We are so proud of him, and we wish him the best not only on his continued journey to recovery, but also in his studies. If you'd like to learn more about the Root Center and what it is that we do here, you can always visit our website, www.rootcenter.org. Until next time, I'm Margot Farrell with the Root Center for Advanced Recovery.